so we're gonna need a blue piece of background paper, a big circle and some shoulders, not too hard to draw. Just do a big circle, bring 2 shoulders down, and then we're gonna need a orange carrot shaped piece of paper, some stripes for your scarf, and paper for your scarf. Now you can do this in whatever color you want. I just picked Christmas colors because you know I love Christmas. Okay. We're also gonna need some scissors, some crayons, and some glue. All right, so let's go ahead and cut out our shoulders and our circle. This is gonna be the body of our snowman. So cut on the outsides, like you don't wanna cut your head off. Of course, if you do, that's okay, because we're gonna just glue them down to the same spot, but it'll make it a lot easier on you to just cut it out in one big piece. Okay, now that we have that cut off, let's get our blue piece of paper and we're gonna glue this on. What I'm gonna do is line it up where I know it's gonna be. Straight edges line up at the bottom, and then I'm gonna flip it over and put plenty of glue all over the back. So I'm gonna make sure that I have plenty on the circle that's gonna make my snowman's head, and I'm gonna put plenty on my shoulders so I know it's not gonna fall off, because we're gonna have to glue lots more to this snowman template, so I really want to make sure that it's not just gonna randomly fall off. So put plenty of glue, then we're going to flip it over and smooth it down. Remember, line up your straight edges at the bottom and then smooth it down. So now you've got a good base for your snowman. And just make sure that anywhere that is sticking up, just peel it back, add a little bit more glue, and it should be just fine. Okay, now let's do our scarf. So we're gonna have one that goes across, and our other piece is gonna hang down like he's wrapped up in a scarf, and it's gonna hang off our paper because I kinda like how that looks. If you don't like how it looks, you can always trim it or not make your scarf this long. But I'm gonna go ahead and put my stripes on. So I wanna make my scarf a pattern, so it's gonna be green, red, green, red, green, red. So I'm not gonna put my red stripes super close together because I do want the green to show through in some places. And then I'll do one more for this one. Now, since my other one is going to be underneath this, I'll probably only do 2 red stripes because, as you can see, I'm only gonna have 2 that are showing. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue those 2 down, and then I can put my scarf on my snowman. All right, now that I have my stripes glued on, I'm gonna go ahead and connect my 2 scarf pieces together. So I'm gonna glue that right on the end so it's hanging down, and then I can flip this over and add it to my snowman. So I can see where it's gonna go. I don't wanna put glue all over because I do have that edge that's hanging off. So what I'm gonna do is put glue on the main part of my scarf that's wrapped around my snowman, and I'll just take it down a little bit because I don't want extra glue hanging off and making my table sticky. Now I can flip it over and press it down, and voila, he's got a nice little scarf. I actually did move it over just a little bit more because it wasn't as centered as I wanted it to be, and now voila, he's got a scarf. Good. Now that we have that, we can see it hangs off a little bit. Like I said, if you don't like it, you can just cut that extra part off. and we want to make our nose. Now, our snowman is not going to be looking to the side. He's going to be looking up at the snowflakes that are falling around. So our nose is going to be pointed up at the top of our head because our head is tilted back. And I'm going to smooth that down. Good. Because our nose is at the top of our head, we're not going to see our eyes, but we will see a great big snowman smile. So I'm going to go ahead and do circles, and I'm going to curve them in the shape of a smiley face, so that he's really happy. He's outside in the snow. He's looking up at the snow in the cold, and he's happy. Now let's bring up 2 arms, and I'll give him 2 bumps for fingers, because we know that snowman arms are sticks. So we'll just give him a little skinny arms with skinny fingers. And then I wanted to show that my carrot was a little bit curvier, so I put some smiley face lines across. You don't have to do this if you don't like how it looks. I also have a little bit of room under my scarf. Maybe I want to put a little button there for my snowman. And now your snowman is done. All we have to do is grab a white crayon and do some snowflakes in the back. Now your white will show up if you have colorful paper in the background. If not, don't worry about it. If you just want to put him on white paper, he won't pop out as much, but it's just whatever you have. Okay, you could do circle snowflakes, you could do line snowflakes, however you want to decorate your background. I hope you guys had as much fun with this as I did. I love making snowman art projects. Don't forget to send me a picture.